Reacher's gigantic villain is already causing trouble in Season 3 set image. Before the second season of Reacher even premiered on Prime Video, the streamer had already greenlit the series for a third season. The highly anticipated next season is now in production, with fans eagerly awaiting its adaptation of one of the most beloved novels in Lee Child's Jack Reacher series, Persuader. This week brought exciting news. The series has officially cast Olivia Richters as Polly, a comically large enemy known for his immense size. Polly is a character that even the famously colossal Alan Ritchson, who plays Reacher, will have to look up to. Dutch actor and bodybuilder Richters, affectionately dubbed the Dutch Giant, is stepping into the role. Standing at an impressive 7 feet 2 inches, Richters' physical presence is sure to bring Polly to life in a way fans have only imagined. The official Instagram account for the show shared a set photo teasing Polly's menacing arrival with the caption, "Reacher isn't going to like that." The Dutch Giant has arrived to Season 3. The character's sheer size and strength make him one of the most intimidating foes Reacher has ever faced. CinemaBlend learned of Richter's casting during an interview with Anthony Michael Hall, who will also appear in Reacher Season 3. Hall compared Richters to the iconic James Bond villain, Jaws, played by Richard Kiel in The Spy Who Loved Me. He reminds me of, "Do you remember when we were kids?" The Spy Who Loved Me, the Jaws character that Richard Kiel played, he was a literal giant, like 7 foot 2, Hall said. That character, Polly, does live in the show, and they have an epic battle. I don't want to give it away, but yeah, they definitely meet as they do in the book. You know, Reacher and Polly colliding, there's something Marvel about that, right? They're like two superhero-sized guys, so it's kind of cool. Richter's past roles in Black Widow and Indiana Jones and The Dial of Destiny have showcased his ability to leverage his impressive stature, making him a perfect fit for the role of Polly. As production continues, anticipation builds for the epic showdown between Reacher and Polly, a battle that will surely be a highlight of the upcoming season. With this latest casting news, Reacher Season 3 is set to deliver the intense, larger-than-life action that fans of the series have come to love. Stay tuned for more updates as the release date approaches. The Amazon Prime series Reacher, based on Lee Child's Jack Reacher novels, has been a massive success since its debut in early 2022. With its combination of fast-paced action, intense fight scenes, and the rugged charm of its lead character, the show has captivated audiences worldwide. One of the key reasons for its popularity has been the towering presence of its protagonist, Jack Reacher, portrayed by Alan Ritchson. Reacher, the nomadic ex-military investigator, is known for his imposing physicality, sharp intellect, and relentless pursuit of justice. However, as fans eagerly anticipate Reacher's Season 3, it's not just Reacher who is drawing attention. A recent set image reveals that a new, gigantic villain is already causing trouble, setting the stage for a showdown that promises to be one of the most thrilling yet. The image in question, shared by the show's producers, offers a glimpse of what fans can expect in the upcoming season. It depicts Alan Ritchson's Jack Reacher squaring off against a massive figure, towering over him by several inches. The unnamed villain appears to be physically enormous, even in comparison to the already hulking Reacher. The sheer size difference is staggering, immediately sparking speculation about who this adversary might be and what challenges he will pose for the iconic hero. In Reacher Seasons 1 and 2, Jack Reacher faced a variety of formidable foes, from corrupt officials to violent criminals, but none of them have matched his size and strength quite like this new villain. The decision to pit Reacher against someone even larger than him is a bold move, one that raises the stakes for Season 3. After all, one of the defining characteristics of Reacher as a character is his sheer physical dominance. He often uses his size and strength to overpower his enemies, making his fights as much about brute force as tactical genius. So introducing a villain who can match, or even surpass, Reacher's physical power sets the stage for a dramatic confrontation. But the significance of this new villain extends beyond just his size. The set image hints at a deeper narrative conflict, one that may challenge Reacher in ways he hasn't been before. Throughout the novels and the show, Reacher's opponents have often been intellectual threats, cunning masterminds hiding behind layers of protection, relying on their underlings to do the dirty work. This new villain, however, seems to be a direct physical match for Reacher, someone who can confront him head-on without relying on manipulation or trickery. This suggests that the stakes in Season 3 will be more personal, with Reacher facing not just a mental challenge, but a physical one that pushes him to his limits. The internet, as expected, exploded with theories about who this new villain might be. Some speculate that the character could be inspired by one of the larger-than-life antagonists from Lee Child's books, such as Edward Lane from The Hard Way, or even an original character created for the series. Lane, for instance, is described as a fearsome mercenary leader with a terrifying reputation, someone who might very well be able to go toe-to-toe with Reacher. Alternatively, the showrunners could be taking creative liberties by introducing a brand new villain, which would allow them to build suspense without adhering strictly to the plot lines of the novels. Regardless of the villain's identity, the image raises questions about how Reacher will handle this new challenge. In the past, Reacher's combination of strategic thinking, physical prowess, and military training has allowed him to outmaneuver and defeat opponents who seem invincible at first. However, the presence of a villain who is equally, if not more, physically dominant suggests that Reacher may have to approach this fight differently. Will we see Reacher outsmart this giant foe, or will the conflict escalate into an all-out brawl where both men use every ounce of strength they possess? In addition to the villain's physicality, the set image offers some tantalizing clues about the upcoming season's tone and style. The gritty, dark setting in the background suggests that Season 3 will continue the trend of hard-hitting, realistic action sequences that have become a hallmark of the show. The confrontation between Reacher and this new villain seems to be taking place in a shadowy, industrial environment, possibly a warehouse or construction site, adding to the tension and gritty atmosphere. This visual style aligns with Reacher's tough, no-nonsense approach to justice, reinforcing the show's gritty tone. The introduction of this massive villain also speaks to a broader theme that runs through both the novels and the show: Reacher's ability to face overwhelming odds and triumph through a combination of resilience and resourcefulness. Season 3 appears poised to test Reacher like never before, not just physically but emotionally. Often a lone wolf, Reacher may be forced to rely on allies or even reconsider his usual approach to conflict in order to take down this formidable opponent. As the buzz around Reacher Season 3 continues to grow, the reveal of this gigantic villain promises to be a game-changer. Fans are already speculating about how Reacher will face this new challenge and what it means for the future of the show. Will this villain be a one-time threat, or will he prove to be a more persistent adversary, perhaps even returning in future seasons? Either way, the stage is set for a confrontation that could redefine Reacher's world and push the series to new heights. In conclusion, the set image of Reacher facing off against a gigantic villain has ignited excitement and anticipation for the third season of Reacher. With its promise of intense action, a physically imposing new adversary, and a darker tone, Season 3 is shaping up to be a thrilling continuation of Jack Reacher's story. Fans can expect more of the hard-hitting drama and gripping fight scenes that have made the series a hit, but with even higher stakes and a new kind of challenge for the iconic hero. With its promise of intense action, a physically imposing new adversary, and a darker tone, Season 3 is shaping up to be a thrilling continuation of Jack Reacher's story. Fans can expect more of the hard-hitting drama and gripping fight scenes that have made the series a hit, but with even higher stakes and a new kind of challenge for the iconic hero.